Monday, January 15, 2024, Daily Bread. Title: Go, your son will live. John chapter 4, verse 43 to 54, key verse 50. Go, Jesus replied, your son will live. John chapter 4, verse 43 to 54, NIV. Jesus heals an official's son. After the 2 days, he left for Galilee. Now Jesus himself had pointed out that a prophet has no honor in his own country. When he arrived in Galilee, the Galileans welcomed him. They had seen all that he had done in Jerusalem at the Passover festival, for they also had been there. Once more, he visited Cana in Galilee, where he had turned the water into wine. And there was a certain royal official whose son lay sick at Capernaum. When this man heard that Jesus had arrived in Galilee from Judea, he went to him and begged him to come and heal his son, who was close to death. Unless you people see signs and wonders, Jesus told him, you will never believe. The royal official said, Sir, come down before my child dies. Go, Jesus replied. Your son will live. The man took Jesus at his word and departed. While he was still on the way, his servants met him with the news that his boy was living. When he inquired as to the time when his son got better, they said to him, yesterday at 1 p.m, the fever left him. Then the father realized that this was the exact time at which Jesus had said to him, your son will live. So he and his whole household believed. This was the second sign Jesus performed after coming from Judea to Galilee. Daily Bread. First, a prophet has no honor in his own country. In Jesus' hometown, people only saw him as Mary's son, not the Messiah. But in other places like Galilee, huge crowds welcomed him. Jesus saw these different responses and pointed out that prophets have no honor in their own country. They are messengers of God's word, but are not accepted at home. We can also relate. We are following Jesus, sharing the gospel, but our family doesn't always understand. They wonder why we spend so much time at church. They may criticize our priorities or mock our commitment. So what should we do? Follow Jesus' example. He kept carrying on his mission because there were people who needed him, like this official. In the same way, there are many students who need your help to shepherd them. When we keep our focus on God's mission, we may not be honored by our family, but we are greatly honored by God. So whose opinion matters more to you? Second, the official trusted Jesus' word and left. The official had no logical reason to believe his son would live, but he had Jesus' words to hold on to. That is genuine faith. We can't always see how God is working, but we trust him and his word. One of the reasons we memorize Bible verses is so that God's promises are sitting right there in our minds and hearts. When we face problems, God's word comes back to us and strengthens our faith. What do you hold on to when you face difficulties? Yourself? Other people? A positive attitude that your situation will get better? Those can easily fail us. But we will always have God's word to hold on to. God's word is the rock foundation we need to build our life on. Prayer. Lord, I want to trust your word, even if my situation seems impossible. Help me learn real faith by holding on to your promises in the Bible. One word: trust Jesus' word.